Welcome to Ophiuchus Tarot. We are back again with another channeled message for the collective. But before we jump right in and get started, I just want to take a moment, say hi, and welcome to new subscribers. I am so happy to have you on board with us. Thank you for becoming part of the Ophiuchus tribe. As always, it is an absolute honor and blessing to read for each and every single one of you. That being said, we're going to jump in. Let's see what Spirit has in store for you all today. All right, Spirit, as always, the most important story for the collective to channel through first. All right, let's see. What do we have? I want that, whatever it is. All right, before we speak on it. Okay. All right, collective, you've got someone coming in who wants to give, who wants to receive. They want reciprocity with you. They want this 10 of Cups. I do feel like you've got a 10 of Cups situation coming through. Somebody who wants to really, I want to say to give, so to provide that full emotional fulfillment and to receive it as well. There's a lot about reciprocity and balance. Yeah, I heard hurt in the past. So it's like two people who have maybe gone through certain things in the past, but are now ready to experience what it feels like to have actual reciprocity in their lives. And this is that beginning, that new opportunity here with that 2 of Cups to share, to give that offer. Wow. Okay. All right, the Moon. I don't think you see this coming. A lot of passion. And, you know, I want to say you pride yourself on being highly intuitive or really tuned in, tapped in. I feel like you just don't see it coming. I feel like you're not supposed to see everything that's supposed to come your way if you're on the gifted side here, which I feel like a lot of you who listen in here are, right? Really tuned in, really tapped in. I want to say there's nothing wrong with your intuition. It's just sometimes Spirit doesn't want you to see everything that's coming towards you. They like to surprise you a little bit here and there, right? So they have to kind of shield you from certain things. So you don't see this coming. It's going to be a surprise, which I love for you. I feel like you're going to be looking and feeling your best. I want to say vibrant, alive. I want to say focused on what you're doing. And I want to say so focused on what you've been doing that, like I said, you just don't see it coming. Whoa, before we speak on it, off in search of. I feel like you have been off in search of what's going to fill these cups that you have for yourself. I feel like, and that's the most important part, I feel like if that's what you've been doing, then this reading is for you, or it could be for you, right? You're off in search of what is going to fulfill you specifically. What do you need? What do you want to see in your life? I feel like you have to be on that healing and growing journey, right? You have some type of something coming through here. I want to say it's back and forth communication. There's a lot about reciprocity in this reading. I feel like if there was an energy of what the whole reading encompasses today, or that feeling, it's reciprocity. It's, you know, equal give and take, taking things to a greener shore. Okay, so I just feel like this person coming towards you, I feel like the two of you are really going to balance each other out. I feel like it's a good match. I feel like it may stir things up in the emotional sector. If you see the waves in the background, they're kind of rocky and there's ships on there. I just feel like it's going to stir some things up within you. I feel like any new experience, especially one that could possibly involve romance, is going to stir things up on the inside. I heard a whirly tornado. So it's like, I feel like that's what's going on inside of you, but it's meant to do that. It's meant to stir things up. It's meant to stir the waters. So you can clear out, I guess, what's no longer necessary. And sometimes it's not so hard to clear certain things out. They make their way to the surface, you think, Oh, no, I'm in a different place now. So that doesn't even really apply. I don't know why I'm carrying that with me, right? I feel like a lot of that kind of stuff might come up for you where you're like, oh, that's not even necessary to think about that, right? Let's see. The World could possibly be having it all or feeling like you've got it all. You don't want to miss the opportunity. I feel like there is a bit of fear, right? Is this time going to be, I hear auspicious. Is it lucky for me to step in now? I feel like it's going to be. Yeah, I feel like Spirit is saying you don't want to miss this opportunity. I feel like there's just something coming in for you and it's really got what you're looking for or really got what you want in your mind, right? Tell me more about this. Harsh words about stability and stepping into the future with someone. There could be someone around you who I hear not a friend or not looking for your best interest, right? I just kind of feel like there may be someone around you who doesn't love the fact that you've got something so wonderful for you. Um, I just kind of feel like there may be some hurt feelings. It's like maybe you get the type of relationship that that person wants, but they're settling for something else, right? It's like, I just kind of feel like that could happen for some of you. There could be someone in your energy or their energy who kind of gets really riled up and has some choice words to say about the fact that the two of you find this stability, this happiness. Like I said, this appears to be a very healthy connection, one with reciprocity. I feel like genuine love, care, interest. And I feel like there are some people who settle for things and they sit in their unhappiness. They have someone, but they're not happy with that someone, right? It's like they have someone just to say that they have someone. If there's someone like that in your life, you may find out about it or you may realize it as this really healthy experience comes in for you. There may be a breakdown of that old connection. One, I just feel like it doesn't resonate with the level that you and your new partner are resonating on. So I do feel like this particular situation, friend, family member, they may kind of fall out of the energy or fall to the wayside. I feel like, you know, they could kind of get their stuff together, come back in later on, right? I'm not saying if this is a family member that you have to cut them out completely. It's always entirely up to you, but I do feel that creating some healthy distance while this person works through their own stuff would be helpful. So that could be a side note as to something that may be coming in for, I want to say you or your partner, right? Let's see, anything else? Spying. That... All right, this other person, I want to say, could be spying, and they could see you really, I want to say, living it up, stable, happy, celebrating. And I feel like it's going to make them mad for quite a time. They're jealous of the opportunity that you've gotten, right? To build solid, strong. It's like there's more to it. There's you, this person, and a higher power or a higher something that is kind of bringing this in. It's like, it's a why can't I have that kind of energy, right? Why can't I have that forward movement like that? I feel like that's where you're going. You've got that Chariot energy. Wow, you've got the Sun energy. And I feel like this person all the while is sneaking around your camp trying to, I don't want to say take from you, but maybe they're trying to take notes. Maybe they're trying to, they're just trying to take little things from you. I feel like you're so happy that if they do manage to take little things from your camp here, sneaking in, they're not taking much. I want to say you and your soulmate are so busy, really focused on each other, the forward movement, the happiness, the joys, the experience, right? I feel like this person's just kind of a little petty. And I feel like once they realize that they're acting this way, and they need to pull back and do some healing work, yeah, they're going to hit their defeat in the situation. I want to say Spirit's allowing you to know what this negativity is along with all this positivity, because You really don't get one without the other, really. I mean, it's just balance. It does come in that way. Um, but I want to say this is not really going to be a problem for the majority of you. I just feel like it's going to fall to the wayside. This person's going to have to hit their own rock bottom so they can do their healing work and then rise back up in a stronger, more powerful energy in their own life. It truly has nothing to do with you. I feel like this particular situation is meant to trigger some, to inspire others. You know, that's what comes from these relationships. You know how we see all the time out there, it's like relationship goals, this type of relationship, this is what it looks like, right? I feel like you've got that energy coming in with this person. It's like, this is what goals actually are. It's like, it's not a superficial thing either. I feel like there's genuine love, connection, care. And I feel like a lot of people tend to feel that. And then they really feel it when they're not experiencing the same thing. They have something that they make it look like that on the surface, but it's really not that. And here you are, in their opinion, flaunting it around that you actually have it, right? It's like you don't have to fake it, you actually have it. And I feel like that's the energy here. I feel like you won't even really be focused on this person. This is this person's side journey. It's something your energy, you in this situation, trigger this person into healing and growth. I feel like the communication between you and this person could be coming in very, very soon. Anything else, Spirit? Anything else? Yeah. The choice is yours. You can take it or not. It is coming in for you. The communication could be coming in very, very soon. The Lovers is always a choice, right? You have a choice. You can either take it or you don't have to, or maybe there is a choice between lovers. You could have other choices. I do feel like this one stands out above the rest. I just feel like they're coming in a genuine energy, and I feel like that's the difference here. I feel like you'll know it when you feel it. They've just got something different to offer, and I feel like that different really resonates with you. I want to say, here it comes. Yeah, I want to say you might not see it coming. In the beginning of the reading, you didn't see it coming in. Spirit still likes to surprise you now and then, right? But I feel like intuitively, your intuition's not broken just because you don't see it coming. And I feel like maybe some of you are so used to being tuned in that you're like, why didn't I see that coming? Well, we have the High Priestess here, so it's like, I feel like you'll still feel those. It's like, I know that this is right. I feel it, right? So Spirit is saying it's still there. This could go into the future. I feel like both of you could be planning what to do in the future, how you're going to come together, what it's going to look like, what the two of you want to see in your world together. I do feel like there will be a lot of planning and a lot of daydreaming together and creating together. It just feels like an all-around good experience coming in for you to possibly take or not. Spirit will bring you to it, but they're not going to force you to take it, right? It's always entirely up to you. Spirit just lets you know what is coming, and then you can make that well-informed decision about what you want for yourself. I do have the other deck here, and I was kind of tempted to pull from it. I just feel like we might have some spiritual energy coming through, so I am going to pull a little bit here and see what else is going on for the collective. I don't know how much of it will pull, but I just feel like there's something here this morning. I was kind of drawn to both decks, which hasn't happened in a while, so let's see. The Nightingale in reverse. Ooh, okay. So I want to say, interesting. Hold on, before I speak on it. Okay. Again, this is that same type of energy. It's like I see all, right? This has very third eye energy coming through to me right now. Very tuned in, very tapped in with Spirit. I want to say these, you may have certain things coming in. Now, this is normally like calling out into the darkness, and the energy finds its way to you, right? And it's like, to me, it's like Spirit calling out and letting you know what's coming in their intuitive way, and then you receiving it. But I feel like the signs might be really, really powerful and in your face for a lot of different things. With this tarantula, tell me more about that. Okay. Spirit may be warning you about, it's like, you know, that person that we were talking about, the one who gets really triggered by you having something really good in your life. I feel like Spirit is just trying to say they're going to give you some of the biggest, it's like signs that ones you can't miss. They're like billboards is what I'm seeing in my mind's eye. This person wants to take a chomp out of you because they're kind of unhappy with what they've got going on in their own life. They might try to set a trap for you or your person. Like, I don't know if they try to, you know, call and hit on on your person, trying to prove that they're less into you than they actually are. It's like they may try to muck things up for you. I want to say it's not even something you should worry about, because when I say this person and you are, it's like you're on the same wavelength. You're kind of in your own happiness bubble as well, creating a comfort zone for each other. It's like you're in your bubble phase when this person tries to interfere. And I feel like they try to set a trap, but it doesn't work. They try to take a chomp out of your happiness. I feel like you are illuminated to seeing this, and it's a short-lived thing. These Luna moths, they don't live very long. And I want to say the illumination comes quickly, right? You're very tuned in, and then you realize it's like Spirit doesn't want anything to really kind of muck up this situation for you. So it's like something that you see very clearly. I feel like you more feel bad for this person than anger, right? I feel like you just feel bad for this person. It's like they've made their own bed and they'll lie in it, right? They've chosen to have a partner who doesn't give them what they need, and they're holding on to one person instead of letting it go and finding what is for them. They're holding on to something that isn't, just to say they have something, right? That's kind of, yeah, they're going to stay in their depression until the pain gets great enough and they make some healthy changes, right? You have this type of energy going on with your partner that you've got this mirroring energy. It's like there's light in the darkness here, there's sweetness, there's kindness. I want to say there's a lot of good energy, and I don't blame this person for getting or feeling that jealousy, right? Human emotion. But Spirit is urging this person to take care of it. I want to say that's why it's here. It's not here for purely for annoyance, right? I feel like the reason this kind of comes in is because this person needs to learn this lesson so they can kind of have a healthier lifestyle in the future. You are inadvertently helping this person to kind of make healthy changes in their life. It comes out in a very bitey, chompy sort of way from this person, but I feel like you're in your bubble over here. They're not chomping through that happiness bubble that you've got going on. You are protected in the energy, you and your person and what you're creating. I feel like you're so busy that you don't even focus on this, but I feel like Spirit wants you to know what's going on in the background, and this is why, right? Yeah, so they can balance out. They've got some darkness that they need to face, or they've got some light that they need to see. I feel like it's both. I feel like there's quite a bit of growth that may take place here. Is there anything else that might be coming through for the collective aside from this story? I wanted to say for the week ahead. All right, you're just going to be shining. You've got great energy. You're protected. You're shining. You are that treasure type of energy. I want to say could be as soon as this week that this energy kind of comes in for you. With this bear here, I want to say you have a very protective partner as well. They provide, I wanted to say, warmth and love and connection and protection as well. I feel like this person is checking in with you. The type of person that checks in, it's like, how are you doing in the physical, right? Everything's good. Do you need help with anything, right? I feel like this is an acts of service and care type of person. How are you doing on the emotional front? Are you okay there, right? I feel like this person checks in with different facets of you, which I feel like is so really wonderful. So I'm not surprised to see that mirroring energy here. I feel like this person, it's like care on many levels. And I feel like this person just wants to see you shining and happy. And I feel like you continue shining. And I feel like you do so for you and your person and the people around you, right? I want to say that you're protected and you're powerful in your own stance. I feel like I want to say you don't, it's like the protection's here and you do need it on certain levels, but I feel like you're also strong enough and powerful enough to stand up for yourself, right? So I feel like that energy is here as well. I feel like you're just going to continue shining. You're very resilient. I feel like your partner is also a lot of the same energy. Again, I'm getting that mirroring, that reciprocity. So they're a lot like you as well. So it looks to be a really good week. Could be shining in a lot of different ways. I want to say spiritually as well. I feel like you're in alignment. You could be showing more facets of self and opening up even more. And you've got abundance coming in. I feel like in a lot of different ways that abundance is coming in. All right. I feel like I saw hands closing. It's like close it down. I feel like that's what we've got. I love it. All right, collective. I feel like Spirit just wanted to show you what was going on the spiritual front. So that way you could understand why certain things happen in the physical. I feel like a lot of times we think that they're so different or so far removed, but they really are a team. It's like a team effort. Things in spirit go along with things that are going on in the physical, and they're very intertwined. I wanted to say as a matter of fact, right? All right, let's see what we've got here. What do we have for the collective? Wow, we've got a lot standing. I feel like a lot of people may be involved in this new situation, right? We've got an E, an M or a W, an R, and a V. We've got an M, an I, an A, a T, an O, an N, and an O, a U, and an R. All right, let's see. Any other messages that may want to channel through here? I hear a spiritual being on a physical journey. I feel like Spirit just keeps wanting to connect and show you how much of your physical journey is intertwined with your spiritual growth, right? How much of it is. I hear it's also intertwined. And we may feel the connection or the separation between those things is truly an illusion. It's like, I feel like you start to really feel it and understand that everything really that kind of happens, you may start to see it that way, is for reason, right? Is for a reason. I feel like I hear no reacting. So it's like no reacting to things in the same way that you used to. You may be reacting differently to the way people react to you or to something about you or in your life. It's like, I feel like you just realize they've got something of their own going on. And I feel like that level of understanding really helps you kind of react to certain things in a different manner. It's like in a lighter way, in a, they've got their own things going on. And when you clearly understand that, I feel like, I want to say your reactions and your actions are just different. They're just different. I hear something about Thai food, so I don't know if somebody goes out and has some Thai food, maybe on a date. I don't know. I don't know why I heard something about Tom Riddle. So Harry Potter something. Now I'm seeing Disney and Harry Potter, so I don't know. Maybe somebody's going on a trip as a side note or decides to go on a trip. And now I don't know why I'm seeing all these like animated things. what is that called when he says, oh, I can't even say it. It's the way he says girls. It's like getting together with the girls, but he says it differently. Oh, I can't even remember his name right now. It's so hard to think inside a channel. I can see him. Oh, Gru. His name is Gru. Okay, anyway. I don't know why I'm seeing that. I don't know if something funny like that comes up. I don't know. I feel like if it's for you, you will know. It's just, I guess, something Spirit's trying to make you smile or help you to see the connections. It's like they know what's going on. I hear something about KFC as well. I heard something about tame. And then I heard I'm tame. So I just feel like you've maybe really had the opportunity to tame those pieces of yourself that may have reacted differently to the energy before. I feel like you've tamed parts of yourselves, and that's what Spirit's trying to say. You've done a lot of work. I want to say congratulations on all the work. I feel like that's kind of what Spirit's trying to say here as well. All right, let's see. What do we have? Anything else for the collective? Maybe something that connects to the reading or something other. Wow, not a lot. Okay. Look, we've got the seashells. So for me, the seashells always mean an opportunity for forever. So this relationship coming in could be your forever partner. Now, it always takes two people to put in the effort, the energy to make it go forever, right? This is the opportunity for it. Spirit hands you and your partner the same opportunity. You guys take it and run with it and react and do things in your own way to create the outcome, right? That's how that works. Spirit provides the opportunity and the seed, and it's up to the two of you to plant it. Now, yeah, this does look so good. I just feel like this is the type of person who protects you from that storm. It's like someone that you can both huddle under the same umbrella. I saw two people huddling under like a big beach umbrella. So it's like, it's plenty safe under there, right? And I feel like maybe before in the past you didn't have someone who could weather the storms with you, or who even, decided to share the umbrella and get you out of the rain, right? I just feel like this type of person cares about you emotionally, and so they physically care for you as well. That kind of came out in the reading as well, and I feel like Spirit really wants you to see that this isn't a person who is missing pieces of themselves. This is someone who kind of puts in the same amount of work, on the same wavelength energetically as you. So I really love that. Yeah. It's more about the other person and how they're kind of missing pieces of themselves. They kind of utilize others to fill them up instead of filling themselves up. Again, Spirit just wants to put it out there why they're doing this for this person. It's almost, it's not a mean way of actually doing it. It's really helpful. This person won't see it that way at first, right? But this person looks to everyone to fill them up. It's like this is the type of person that may have to be with someone all the time, never takes time out to kind of be on their own to do the healing work, right? They always look to someone else to provide their happiness or their safety, right? And I feel like the reason this works so well for you is because you took your time out, you did the healing work, you realized you could have everything on your own, and then that's when it comes in for you. It's like when you've done the work, something really good comes in for you, something really healthy, right? You learn to recognize healthy just as this person saw it in you, right? And I feel like that's what creates the right energy for this to be what it is. This person is still sitting within toxicity and toxic relationships, and I feel like that's why it needs to be done. So Spirit's just showing you healthy, what it looks like, right? The opportunities that come with healthy and come with love and care, genuine love and care, and then what comes from the takers who just want everyone to just pour into them without really having anything to give. I don't feel like this person has much to give. they always feel empty because they haven't done anything for themselves, right? All right, collective, that is what I have for you all. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe to become part of this Ophiuchus tribe. And I will see you all in the next one. Bye.